Hi, how lovely to connect with you wherever you are. I hope everything's going really well for you. I thought I'd pop on today just to bring a message from your spirit guide. So it doesn't matter when you see this video, this message is for you. So just take a moment to take a breath and ask your spirit guides what message you need to hear for you to help go forth in the most positive way in your life. So take a breath and choose either card A, B or C. So the first card is A, middle one B, last one C. So if you just take a moment to make a choice to hear the message that will help you. So if you've chosen card A, this is the Queen of Cups. Now I feel this card comes into us today to sort of say, even though, you know, you may be the type of person that gives out a lot of emotions, you may have a lot of emotions, you may be very empathic. And this may mean that people come to you for advice, which is fantastic. And it means that as a mother, as a child, as a whatever role it is in life, you give and you give because you have a lot to give. There's a lot of compassion, there's a lot of love, and there's a lot of emotion. But I think this is also sort of saying, as you can see, her arms are falling like an archway, or forming an archway around her. I feel this is also saying, remember you, remember to put your boundaries up. Don't deplete your energies to make everybody else feel happy. It may also mean that really sometimes you just have to pause and close your eyes and touch in with yourself sometimes, because as a giving, nurturing person, you give so much to other people. Maybe you're forgetting about yourself and about where you're supposed to be going in, you know, going forward on your life, because you can just get mixed up in other people's lives, that you start following theirs. So this maybe it means that it's a time to just pause, maybe meditate, maybe go to have a meditative shower, and just touch base and think, you know, am I following my pathway, or am I following where everybody else that needs love and care is going? So maybe it's a time to just step back and look after yourself, you know, and do that self-love first and protection. And it is difficult to set those boundaries, especially if you have so many people around you that want and want and want. But it's better to take that time to pause, meditate, give some time to yourself, because if not, you will either snap or you'll deplete yourself, so there's no energies left for anyone. So maybe this time, this day, this week, you should just sort of sit in your power and listen to yourself and your needs and what you want for a change. Okay, and if you've chosen B, this is the Devil. Now I feel this is more about, again, oh, nearly dropped the card. Maybe you're repeating patterns and the same problems are coming up in your life. So this may be a time to think about how you're dealing with issues. You know, are you dealing with them in the correct way? Are you not giving the right, or you're not taking the right action due to some fears, due to some sort of low self-worth? This is sort of all about looking at addictions and repeated behavior mode. So this card can mean so much to so many people, but are you addicted to a substance, addicted to a certain behavior, a certain person? So this comes at times to maybe have a look at those addictions, have a look at those repetitive patterns, and see if it's time to sort of break the chains, you know, because maybe it's time that you have to move on, or should move on. Okay, and if you've chosen card C, I feel this is about sort of, you know, because everything seems to have flown away, so it feels quite a bleak and barren card. But I feel that this is often saying that there's changes, things are going away from you. You know, wave them goodbye, cry goodbye, be sad, but also then pause to look around you and see what new opportunities coming in, see what you've learned from the lesson, because unfortunately every test or every lesson that we go through, any hardship, has some emotional or life-changing lesson to it. So maybe it's time to, yes, grieve or have the sadness, but also look around, you know, look around and see what else there is and where the other light is coming from and what other opportunities are coming in. Many blessings.